Imagine this for a second. Apple is quietly building its next iPad Pro. It could become the most powerful tablet the company has ever created. Yet when you look at it, you might feel like you have seen it before. That is the interesting twist about the 2027 iPad Pro. It may be incredibly advanced on the inside, but strangely familiar on the outside. So the big question is simple. Is this a true leap forward, or just another yearly upgrade with a new chip and a fresh marketing slogan? Recent reports suggest that Apple is planning new 11-inch and 13-inch iPad Pro models for spring 2027. That timing makes sense. Apple likes consistency. The Pro line follows a pattern. Refine the design, upgrade the internals, keep the premium image strong. And from what we are hearing so far, this next version will focus heavily on internal improvements rather than a dramatic redesign. Do not expect a folding display. Do not expect a brand new shape. The current design is already thin, light, and extremely polished. The OLED screen introduced in recent models is stunning. There is not much room left to improve visually without changing things just for attention. Apple rarely changes design unless it has a strong reason. This time, the story seems to be about power. The most talked about detail right now is the processor. Apple is reportedly deciding between using the M6 chip or jumping straight to the M7, depending on development timing. The M6 is expected to arrive in Max first. The M7 could follow in early 2027. If schedules align perfectly, Apple might skip the M6 in the iPad Pro and introduce the M7 directly. From a branding perspective, that would be powerful. M7 iPad Pro sounds futuristic and advanced. It instantly creates a sense of progress. Both chips are rumored to be built on TSMC's 2-nanometer process. That is a significant technological step. A smaller process usually means better efficiency and higher performance at the same time. It allows more power without sacrificing battery life. It also helps with heat management. On paper, this sounds impressive. Faster speeds, longer battery life, better overall efficiency. But here is where we need to think realistically. The current iPad Pro models are already extremely powerful. For most users, performance is not a problem. Editing high-resolution photos, working on 4K videos, designing graphics, or multitasking between apps feels smooth. The hardware has been ahead of typical tablet needs for years. So when Apple introduces an even faster chip, the natural question is, will people actually notice in daily use? This brings us to the software. iPadOS still feels like the limiting factor. The hardware keeps improving rapidly, but the operating system evolves more carefully. Many users still treat the iPad Pro as a powerful companion device rather than a full laptop replacement. Until Apple unlocks deeper multitasking and more flexible professional workflows, extra performance may not completely change the experience for most people. There is, however, one area where the next chip could make a bigger difference: artificial intelligence. Reports suggest the M7 may include stronger AI capabilities compared to previous generations. Apple is clearly focusing on on-device intelligence, smarter voice assistants, real-time summaries, advanced photo and video tools, personalized recommendations. Running these tasks locally improves privacy and reduces dependence on cloud servers. It also makes features faster and more secure. From a strategy point of view, this is smart. But will the average customer care about AI benchmarks? Probably not directly. Most buyers focus on things they can clearly see and feel: display brightness, battery endurance, storage capacity, overall price. AI performance becomes important only when it turns into visible features that improve everyday life. Another interesting rumor involves cooling technology. Apple may test a vapor chamber cooling system in the new iPad Pro. This could be a meaningful upgrade. Vapor chambers spread heat more evenly across the device. That helps the processor maintain high performance for longer periods without slowing down. For users who edit large video projects, work with 3D graphics, or play demanding games, better cooling can make a noticeable difference. Peak performance numbers look impressive in presentations, but sustained performance is what truly matters in real work situations. If Apple improves thermal management, the iPad Pro could feel more stable under heavy workloads. That is a practical improvement, not just a marketing one. Now let us talk about price. The iPad Pro already sits at a premium level. Starting around $1,200, it competes directly with high-end laptops. Add more storage, cellular connectivity, and accessories, and the total cost rises quickly. With advanced chip manufacturing and global production challenges, there is always a possibility of higher pricing in the next generation. At that level, customers expect more than small internal changes. They want something that feels transformative. If the new model offers mainly performance improvements without major user experience upgrades, some buyers may hesitate. This is why many people might consider refurbished or slightly older models instead. A recent generation iPad Pro still delivers excellent performance. In everyday use, the difference between chip generations may not feel dramatic. Buying one generation behind can offer strong value without sacrificing much of the experience. That said, we should not ignore the progress. A more efficient chip, stronger AI processing, and better cooling are all positive steps. Even if the design stays familiar, internal refinement can make the device more future-proof. For users who keep their tablets for many years, that added efficiency could matter over time. In my honest opinion, the 2027 iPad Pro will likely set a new benchmark for tablet performance. It will be powerful, efficient, and beautifully engineered, but it may not feel revolutionary. Apple seems to be refining rather than reinventing, and sometimes refinement is enough. The real breakthrough will happen when software fully unlocks the hardware's potential. When iPadOS becomes flexible enough to replace a laptop for more professionals, that is when the iPad Pro will truly transform the market. Until then, each new chip upgrade feels impressive, but not always essential. So before upgrading, ask yourself a simple question. Do you truly need more power, or are you just attracted to the idea of having the latest model? For some, the newest chip will be exciting. For others, sticking with a recent version may be the smarter choice. That is my honest take on the upcoming iPad Pro. It looks powerful, it sounds advanced, but whether it is necessary depends entirely on how you use your device. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon like that, and give your best opinion about this product. Also add engaging hook in the start as well.